my name's Maria. I am a 40-year-old mum of 3. I work for McDonald's part-time. I'm a PT and I also compete in strongwoman. I've been doing this for about nearly 3 years now. I've been competing. I started competing in 2019 after getting into lifting after a nasty knee injury, which happened while I was boxing, which is something I took up in my 30s. And I ended up having to have surgery to rebuild the structures inside my knee, and was told I needed to build up the muscles in my leg. So I kind of got dragged along to a gym with a mate, or by a mate, where there was a guy there that had to rebuild his own leg after a very nasty injury, and it was kind of like, if he could do that for himself, he can help me. So that got me into lifting, but I never thought I would do what I'm doing now. It was just it was a means to an end. But I fell in love with lifting heavy things, and there was a couple of guys there a guy and a lady there, Nav and JB, that did strongman and strongwoman, and they kind of enticed me over to play with the fun toys, and I fell in love with it. They got me to sign up for my first comp, which was in 2019 up in Doncaster, and I came kind of middle of the pack at the time. Was very happy with that. I was hoping to come somewhere, and I didn't kind of any expectation of coming kind of top of it. As a late 30s mum who just started doing this for some fun, but I absolutely fell in love with the sport. The people, the community was amazing. The support from everybody was amazing, and I was kind of like, yeah, I want to do this. And then I went and did a competition at a gym called Chaos in Preston. It was a comp called Queen of the North, so it was an all-female comp, all women, various different categories, and it was the biggest and the hardest comp I'd done at the time. It was my 3rd or 4th comp, I think it was my 3rd, and I had an absolutely amazing day. All the women were amazing. The events were tough, like really tough. It was the hardest I'd had to push myself ever. But it just made me love it even more. It was, everybody helped each other, everybody, like I made friends there that are still friends 2 years on, and I hope they'll be lifelong friends. I also met my coach there, because it's her gym, Rhiannon Lovelace, and she came up to me and spoke to me and said that she'd seen something in me and wanted to coach me. Rhiannon, for anyone who doesn't know, is literally the pound for pound world's strongest woman. She's immense, she's phenomenal, and she's absolutely lovely. So I was starstruck, shall we say, over the moon that she'd even come and spoken to me, never mind approached me and offered to coach me. During last year they run online qualifiers for the official Strongman Games Worlds competitions, and I took part in that basically as something to do. It was something to aim for, something to focus towards, not expecting really to get anywhere. And we sent all the videos off. I was happy with what I'd done, but didn't expect to qualify, and then get an email. I was like literally sat at work on my break in McDonald's, opened this email that said I'd got a place at Worlds, and I cried. I'm not gonna lie, I literally sat there gobsmacked. When I found one of my friends at work, I was like, oh my god, and then I'm going to Worlds, rang people and stuff, and went a bit mad. And then it was kind of, okay, I've got to be able to get there. So that's been a big push.
And for that you've been fundraising? Fundraising,
yes, that's what I'm doing on Saturday is a big fundraiser at work, where I'm going to be carrying 100 kilos for 1,000 metres, hopefully. Hopefully my hands hold out, because the average kind of distance in a comp for this kind of thing is 20 to 40 metres, so it's going to be a bit of a tough one, but I'm up for a challenge. So yeah, I've been fundraising. I ran online workouts for a while that people paid to do to raise some money for it as well, which was useful while gyms were shut and stuff, because I'm also a PT alongside working at Maccy's, so in my spare time when I'm not training I can help other people.